Hi everyone, Planthony Shambango here, the internet's busiest music nerd. And it's time for a list of a group of albums that I'm really anticipating this new year, 2014. 25, 26. I have 26 albums, new albums, artists who I think will be dropping at least something this year in no real organized order. Let's just start. The new Silver Mount Zion record, Fuck Off, Get Free, We Pour Light on Everything. These guys are a Canadian psychedelic rock, noise rock, post-rock outfit fronted by one of the masterminds of Godspeed You Black Emperor. Stylistically, sonically, especially since they record in the same studio as Godspeed, they do have a lot in common. And what I've been hearing of this new LP so far, which is dropping this month, January, it is sounding pretty fantastic. And strangely enough, there is a tribute to the late Capital Steez on the back end of this LP. Also, the new Woods LP, With Light and With Love. Even though I have sort of had a hit or miss past with this New York folk rock act's discography, I am looking forward to this next album, considering that I did think their previous one, Bend Beyond, was very good. Next, the forthcoming LP on Anticon Records from the experimental Scottish hip-hop outfit Young Fathers, Dead, and another LP from another experimental hip-hop act, this one from West Coast, California, Clipping. They have a new full-length album coming out this year on Sub Pop Records. And this year I am also anticipating the new Guardian Alien album, Spiritual Emergency. These guys are a psychedelic rock outfit featuring one of the greatest, most underrated drummers in the underground right now. They had a full-length album come out already on Thrill Jockey Records. I believe they're dropping on the same label again. And I'm sort of hoping that this new album of theirs has a bit more diversity, because for sure on their last full-length LP, the playing, the intensity, the sound, all that production, the good production, it was all there. I'm also looking forward to the new Wild Beasts album, Present Tense. This art pop outfit, new album on the way this year. I thought their last LP was really good, and from what I heard on this latest single of theirs on this new album, which you can hear down there in the description box, I am thinking that this one's going to be better. I'm also expecting a significant improvement on the next St. Vincent album, self-titled, coming out in February, I believe, and the two songs that have dropped from this LP so far have just been noisy, fun, catchy, and killer. I'm being told Beck has a new full-length LP coming out this year too, called Morning Phase. And the noisy, hellish, disgusting, gruesome sludge and doom metal outfit Thou has an LP coming out this year as well, called Heathen. The Canadian oddball and singer-songwriter project Timber Timbre has a full-length LP coming out this April called Hot Dreams. And I am also looking forward to the new Shoo Shoo album, Angel Guts Red Classroom. Some kind of noisy post-punkish songs coming out from this full-length LP thus far, with the songs that have been teasing up to it, and I'm sort of hoping that the band goes back to its roots a little bit, drifts away from some of the glitchier sounds on some of their more recent albums. And if you actually are interested, they came out with a Nina Simone's cover LP just at the tail end of last year that I highly recommend. I'm most definitely looking forward to the new Kil Moon album, Benji, and super psyched for the next Have a Nice Life album, The Unnatural World! If you like noise and drone and shoegaze and, again, post-punk, and you're also a fan of the duo's 2008 album, Death Consciousness, then you should be looking forward to this new album of theirs. The two tracks that have dropped thus far, very good. Also looking forward to the latest LP from noise rock outfit White Suns, Totem, the new Black Lips album, Underneath the Rainbow, if you're looking for some really scuzzy, gross, sort of lo-fi garage rock, and the new Men album, Tomorrow's Hits. Even though I didn't really like the country direction they took their last album in at all, what you can expect from the Men is to not to know what to expect from the Men. Every single LP of theirs is completely different, filled with different influences, different songwriting styles, different attitudes and emotions, and I'm just sort of looking to see where they surprise me next. Also, will there be something new from Outkast this year? They're back together, they're performing, they're headlining a day at Coachella, but will they be dropping new music soon? Will they be working on new music ever? I hope so. Tool is supposed to have a new LP this year, from what I've heard. La Dispute as well, who I think has been dropping sort of some teaser videos, teasing toward what could be some new music this year as well. If you're unfamiliar with them, they are a post-hardcore, screamo, emo outfit from the Midwest. They had a fantastic full-length LP come out a few years ago called Wildlife. Amazing album. There's been a lot of buzz surrounding the probability of a new Frank Ocean album this year, which I hope is the case, and I hope he's able to mature past what he did on Channel Orange too. And these very same probability rumors are surrounding Flying Lotus as well. Wolves in the Throne Room has been said to have finished penning songs for an album that's going to be dropped this year as well, and there is a release date for a forthcoming collaborative album from Sun and Ulver too. And finally, I will say I am anticipating, if it is in fact going to drop this year, the new Joey Badass album, Badass. And for some other stuff in addition to these lists, I would love to see if Joanna Newsom does anything this year, or if ASAP Mob essentially comes through with another solo member doing a commercial release or a mixtape that surprises me, because as many of you know, I wasn't really anticipating much of anything from them after they came out with the Lords Never Worry mixtape, which I thought was terrible, and then ASAP Ferg dropped his first album, which I thought was pretty good. And if there is that kind of potential in any other members of ASAP Mob, I would love to hear it. And Chance the Rapper too. I mean, I know I wasn't really as huge on his mixtape Acid Rap as many of you were this past year, but I do think there were some fantastic songs on that tape. I do think that in some ways he is a very progressive MC, and I'm looking to see if he ends up maturing past that, because the amount of progression between 10 Day and Acid Rap, to me, in my opinion, is great. And if he can create as wide a gap between Acid Rap and whatever he does after that, I think he'll have an even more amazing project. And that's pretty much it. Those are all the releases I'm anticipating, at least for this first quarter or first third of this new year. What are you looking forward to this year? Anything in rock, pop, electronic music, experimental music, metal? Let me know. Transition. Are you looking forward to any of the albums on this list? If not, why? Information, release dates, what I have of the release dates, album titles are down in the description box, and have a nice day. 2014 albums forever.